And welcome back to Not New News, where the news is not that new, and I'm your host, Dick Edwards. Shabba! This week saw Halloween, the pagan celebration where the average twat gets to dress up like an even bigger twat, and where celebrities hold no expense at trying to outdo each other by getting makeup artists to throw large amounts of makeup at them to make them look completely different. Check out these celebs. Frightening. Oh wait, that's just them with no makeup on. Awkward. Still, pretty scary. Anyway, let's check out the Halloween outfits. The top three mentions have to go to the likes of Usher, who dressed as the Night King, or is that simply just one of the side effects of having herpes? I don't know, but the most inappropriate award had to go to Amber Hose, who dressed her 5-year-old son as Chucky, and she dressed as his next victim. But hands down, the top award goes to Heidi Klum, who looked thrilling in her Thriller. You see what I did there? Her Thriller outfit. But where there's dressing up, or stripping down, or any camera of any sort, there is a Kardashian. And that's where we found Kim K giving us a subpar rendition of Aaliyah. And then her and her sister, Courtney, decided to give us a okay Madonna and Michael. And then her and Demi Lovato battled it out to see who can do the best Selena. But, you decide, because I don't care. So, Cardi B and Offset are engaged. Yay! Last week they were broken up. This week they're engaged. Last week her and Nicki hate each other, and this week I still think they hate each other, but they're on a song together. I mean, I could barely keep up. But here's the magic moment when Offset proposed to his boo. And in sports news, the sexy, charming hunk of a man had a fight this Saturday. But not to worry, ladies, I've barely got a scratch on me. But I did get home just in time to watch the Anthony Joshua fight, where he fought the resilient TAKAM. Now, Anthony Joshua did continue his run of undefeated stoppages, but it's fair to say he had no easy ride. There were boos and there were jeers at the end of the fight because they felt that the fight would stop prematurely by the ref.
He's a proud man. He's done very experienced referee having a look at these damaging shots going in.
Later that night, I was also booed and jeered by my lady friend for my premature stoppages, but really I don't know what her problem was. I mean, she was getting paid by the hour. But this was also part of the fight where there was a clash of heads, which led to ladies from across the globe breaking their hearts at the thought of AJ the Gallem Sugar's nose breaking and potentially losing his pretty boy looks that he is renowned for. And in other news, a recent German news study found it's actually healthy for a man to stare at a woman's breasts. Boobies, melons, jugs, bazookas, whatever you call them, but just 10 minutes of staring a day can help lower heart problems and lower blood pressure. Now, since this revelation, I have gone out my way to stare at women's breasts when talking to them, simply for health benefits, of course.
Fellows, listen up. A new study says it's actually healthy to stare at a woman's breasts. 500 men participated in the German study. Half of them were told to refrain from looking at a woman's breast for 5 years. The others were told to ogle them daily. The study found out that the men who stared at breasts more often showed lower rates of heart problems, a lower resting heart rate, and lower blood pressure. The authors of the study recommend that men stare at breasts for 10 minutes a day.
International Trade Minister Mark Garnier has admitted to calling his secretary sugar tits. Really, Mark? Sugar tits? I mean, it's not the 1950s. Bitches don't like being called sugar tits. It's sexist. Come on. But then he also went on to admitting to requesting her to go out and buy 2 sex toys, 2 vibrators, which for me is a weird choice. I mean, the only choice if you're going to go and buy a sex toy is the Fuckmaster 5000 blow-up latex doll with 6-speed built-in pulsating pussy and realistic surround sound screaming orgasms. But what do I know? I mean, it's not like I own one or use it daily, or I mean, I just heard about it on Facebook. Is it hot in here? I feel really hot.
Shabba, shabba, rank, shabba, rank, shabba.
On this week's Shabba Rankings, we bring you the most random videos I could find on social media this week. Up first, surely someone could have thought of a less ironic location for this programme on disability.
13-year-old Amber Shaw lives 10 minutes away from her local train station in Walkden, but it's a train station she cannot use because she uses a wheelchair.
Secondly, finally, someone telling us where we've all been going wrong. So that's how you're meant to do it.
Feet out. I'm going to do this backwards. And that's what makes it look like hip-hop. What this is with hip-hop is everything's down low. It all is in a plie. Hip-hop is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit.
And finally, I know that sex sells, but really, how many singles do you think this would have sold?
Oh, vagina, vagina, eh, vagina, vagina.
And as a bonus video, we found Safari unable to hold back his joy after celebrating Meek Mill going to jail.
Hey! Fuck it up, Safari! Hey! They can't fuck with you! Hey!
Now that's all we have time for on Not New News. I've been your host, Dick Edwards. Now it's time for you to subscribe and follow Dick. Shabba!